Hello, I'm Jasmine, the owner and candle curator for Soy Society Wellness. Thank you for tuning in and joining. Today, we're going to be talking about how you can make your first sale within 30 days. A lot of times, we want to start our business and we get on to Google, YouTube, Pinterest, and there's like a laundry list of all of this business stuff that you need to do, and it gets overwhelming. So, I want to just kind of highlight a top maybe 7 points that will help you to see if starting a business is even something that you want to do, or at least allowing for you to make any pivots after your first 30 days to continue without spending an arm and a leg. Some of the behind the scenes and legalities do cost. So we're going to focus on just getting your first sale within 30 days. So I would say one of the first things that you want to do is decide if you're going to do a good or a service. All of my tips today will talk about a good because I have candles. They are good. It's something tangible that I trade with someone and then they trade me their money. A service is going to be something intangible, which will be maybe someone does your hair, or maybe they become your business coach and it's just a trade of knowledge. Once you decide what type of good you're going to offer, whether you want to do like lashes, hair extensions, candles, home goods, you got to do your research. Girls be doing research. No, you don't know the song? All right, well, I'm a big Sean fan, so if you don't know the song, you should just go listen to it. And don't worry, I'm going to make all kind of musical references. So yeah, just get with it, learn and love it. I have definitely worked on that. So back to our point before I go down this very long tangent. Your research, you can make it fun. We're not in grade school anymore. You found me here on YouTube. Why don't you make a YouTube video playlist of someone else showing you how to make this particular good? So when I started doing my candles, I went and researched and figured out how I can make candles. I decided to do essential oils for my candles in the beginning, and a lot of the research I got back said you need 30 drops of essential oils in this size candle. So here I am with my little dropper. You could not smell those candles. You had to lean over the candle about to burn all your nose hair off just to smell anything. So research is super important. Do not skip that step. Do not skip that step. Okay, that is something you have to do. If you choose to do Pinterest, which I really love Pinterest, you can do your mood boards, your color boards, even follow some brands that you aspire to be like, because let me tell you, Bath and Body Works is not my competition. They don't know who I am, right? I know who they are. So I can aspire to have some, brand loyalty like they do and a huge following. So that just gives me something to work towards. After that, you want to add your own flair. Candles are a billion-dollar business, okay? You can go anywhere. You can go to Dollar Tree, you can go to Wally World, Walmart for the rest of you, or Target, and you are going to find candles, all different prices, scents, and to stand out, you want to make sure that you're bringing your personality to it. So for me, when I first began, I was teaching yoga, so I was used to using the essential oils, and at the start of our classes we always had a theme or an intention. So with my candles, as I previously mentioned, they do have essential oils infused in them because of their aromatherapy. And then on top of that, I decided to do an intention name. So if someone comes across my candles, they can be like, okay, well, right now I'm practicing gratitude for the year. So this candle can help inspire, right? Or if they just like this particular essential oil that's in the candle, they can buy it for those reasons. So don't forget to bring you into whatever you do, because that's how your customers are going to trust the brand, because first they trust you and you have to believe in your products, and then after they've had a chance to experience your products, they trust the product itself. All right, moving on. Sign up for all of your free platforms, the free ones, y'all. So that's going to be, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Etsy. Those are the ones I would suggest. When you're starting your platforms, don't go and get all of them and overwhelm yourself, because now you're like, I got to run my YouTube channel and get all these followers for my Instagram and have to make all my friends and family go like on my Facebook page. Just pick two to start with. That is a great number to start with. Using free platforms, you can go ahead and secure your name for your business and your tags, and then from there start to slowly but surely follow people. And of course, you want to add a coming soon. Now to the moment we've all been waiting for. You got to make samples. Make a ton of samples for your mama, cousin, sister, auntie, cousin, them, everybody. You want to give everybody a sample of your product. That way you can get honest feedback. Okay, so it is a small cost associated with giving it away in the beginning, but in the long run, you are able to know that your candles or whatever your product is great, right? Um, a lot of the feedback that I got in the beginning from friends and family was they liked the scents and that they did smell good after, I got the formula together. But when I got to the farmer's market and I was in front of people selling the candles, the feedback was a little bit different. All of the scents happen to be very similar as far as including citrus. And someone straight up was like, well, your candles do smell good, but I'm not a fan of citrus. I was like, oh. And then here I am, like, scrambling to look through all of the candles, like, which one doesn't have citrus? And there was only one of maybe the 7 or 8 that I brought to the market. So I had to keep asking for feedback to see what type of essential oils they would like and what, is going to sell. So don't be afraid to make changes based off the feedback that you do get. That is going to help with the longevity of your business. Okay. Now that you have selected your products, your samples, and you're ready to move on, we're going to do our own DIY photo shoot. Okay, and I am suggesting a DIY just because in the beginning there are going to be so many changes, so it doesn't make sense to drop like $500 on labels in a product shoot and then you decide, this isn't selling like I thought it was. So start small. Let me repeat it, because I know we get super excited to want to invest and make our business A1 in the beginning, but there are going to be a lot of pivots and learning curves that you don't know because you're just getting started. So again, just do some of the things on your own, okay? If you are unsure on how to do your own photo shoot, you can YouTube, right? Because we're already here. From there, make sure that they are good quality, even if they are DIY. So you want the brightness to be up, that the name and the product is clear so people know what it is that you're selling, and then try not to make it too distracting. You can always do a simple one where you're actually just holding the product in your hand. I think those have been very cute. Now that we have our product photos, we're gonna go back to our Etsy and upload our photos. Now Etsy, to start your page, is free, but for your listing, it's about 20 cents per listing. I mean, that's pennies, nickels, dimes. It's not even your favorite quarters, the big ones. All right, so go ahead and get your Etsy store up. So your product description, that is how people are going to understand what makes your product different from the next candle, right? Or the next lash, right? It could be just highlighting that very small difference between a magnetic lash or individual lashes, disposable lashes, mink lashes. See, the list just goes on. So make sure that you're making it clear so your customer base knows. If you're watching this and it's after COVID-19, do attend farmers markets and pop-ups. I like that because one, sales are quick, feedback is quick, but also it helps you to see where some of your weaknesses and your strengths are when you're talking to customers face to face. So you want to be able to highlight what it is that they need within the first one or two um, directions that you give them. If someone says, "Oh, I would like a candle," then I'm going to ask them, well, what type of scents do you usually go for? Like clean, earthy, citrus, floral. And then highlight maybe the top two of that category. That way, they're not just smelling 14 candles and then there's like, where's the coffee beans? And they're overwhelmed. So then they get nothing. So pay attention to those small little details when you do go to your pop up markets. And finally, you want to reevaluate. So by now, in your first 30 days, you would have, or hopefully, made your first sale, and you can see if this is something you want to do. Honestly, being your own boss and running your own business is not as glamorous as it looks. So just be honest with yourself like, okay, this worked well. I do have the heart and the drive to keep pushing, or like, hey, you know what, I thought this was going to be good, but I don't want to do handmade products because it's taking too much time. So then you go back to doing your research and maybe instead you choose to do a drop ship or have someone else make your products and then you just sell them and make it your brand. Okay, so I hope these tips help you get your first sale within 30 days. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe, like, subscribe, comment. Again, I'm Jasmine, the owner and candle curator for Soy Society. Bye, candle clubbers. Personal. Yay, I made it.